So here we are again, guys, doing a youth group via video as best we can. I apologize, I was out a couple weeks. Work and other things came in, got in the way of me being able to do videos for the last couple weeks. So we're back, and I can't say that I think anything has gotten better with regards to the state of the world, but one place we can always turn is right here in our Bible. I want to draw your attention to 1 Peter chapter 5, starting in verse 6. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in the proper time, casting all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. So, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. Things with the presidential election, with COVID-19, people are getting sick, some people are dying, some people don't seem to be affected by it at all. It really is uncertain, but one thing we always want to keep in mind is that God's got our backs. Alright, it says right there in 1 Peter to cast all your uncertainty and anxieties on him. So let go and let God take care of it. That doesn't mean don't pay attention to what's going on around us, but just know that we're in good hands. So when I left off with you guys, we were still talking about our yo-yos. I hope you guys are still paying attention, still playing with your yo-yos. We kind of had a little loop thrown for us because just as soon as we got them and started learning with them a little bit, we had to go on a nice long break, and I'm not able to be there with you guys in person and help you to learn. I'm not really sure how quickly or how easily you guys are progressing, so the videos I've done so far, we've covered a few tricks. Those are all very good fundamentals that we need to work on. And yeah, please let me know. Have your parents get a hold of me. You guys get a hold of me yourself. We have a Facebook page, the Manville Christian Church Youth Group Facebook page. If you guys are having trouble with this stuff or anything else, really, reach out. I'm starting to miss you guys quite a bit, but so I figured this week we would do just a little bit more advanced trick, just in case some of you are catching on a little quicker. You can always go back and watch my little tutorials on the previous week's tricks, because those are fundamentals. If you want to progress and you want to get better at yo-yoing, those are things you absolutely are going to need to be able to do. But this week we're going to do just a little bit more advanced trick, and it looks a lot more advanced, but it's actually still pretty basic, and I'll show you how to do it. It's called the brain twister. So hang on a second while I switch camera angles, and I'll show you guys how to do the brain twister. Alright, so the brain twister. I'll show you guys, this is what we call a front style trick, which means that we're throwing from a standard throw as opposed to a side style trick, which would be from a breakaway. Now, I'm going to show you guys sideways so you can actually see what's going on here. So, this is the brain twister. That's the whole trick, and of course I bind to get my unresponsive yo-yo back. So I did a little bit of a fancy mount there. It's called an undermount. It's another key fundamental to learn. So what I did was I kind of got the swing on the yo-yo towards coming towards me a little bit, and as it did, I pulled up with my right hand, and the momentum carried the yo-yo over and landed on the string. Now we can do the exact same thing, literally the exact same thing, by taking our non-throw hand and putting it into the string and just bringing the string under the yo-yo. We end up in the exact same place. So, again, if I do it this way, put the string in the yo-yo, I meet up with the string and I'm going to swing it over. Now as I do that, I sort of bring my hands apart just a little bit, otherwise it'll keep going. Now my next trick is to bring it back around. So I'm going to just pull up with my right hand and let it swing around my finger. Now that's the whole trick right there. So once you've learned how to do it a little bit, you can put a little bit of style on it, where you get it swinging nicely, throw it over, maybe go over a couple times, reverse out, right into your bind. It gets a little better. Now, the reason I say that's a fundamental is because tricks like one you might see called an atom bomb or even barrel rolls, they all begin from that point. So if we go here, we get another finger in there, that's called split bottom mount. We get into stuff like this, it's all building off that initial fundamental, just like this. And of course that last part where I caught it with my thumb and binded, that's just with my unresponsive yo-yo. That's a little bit of trickiness. So let me start over here. Like this. Or, as you're just beginning, like this. And that's the whole trick. So guys, I don't know if you're ready for that trick or not. Hopefully sometime fairly soon I'll be able to show it to you in person and work with you and teach you how to do it. And we'll be able to get back in our learning, back in our youth group, back to our Bible verses every week, and playing with our yo-yos and just trying to build good Christian friendships in youth groups. So Christmas is coming up. I hope you guys all have a good Christmas, and I hope you guys are getting a chance to actually see these videos. I put a little bit of work into getting these edited together, and I'm just glad that this is an opportunity at least to somewhat interact with you guys while I can't see you in person. So hopefully we'll see you soon.